All right, fourth graders. Hello and welcome back from spring break. I hope you enjoyed your time off. I'm Miss Reynolds here with your math lesson. Today's math lesson is 710 and it is all about multi-step multiplication fraction problems. So there's a lot going on with these problems, and that's why there's only a few that we're going to be doing today because each one requires a little bit of work. Now, today's lesson, you guys are going to there will be 2 math journal pages for 710, as well as your math boxes and your home links. So you'll have 4 pages total that you're kind of going to be working through today. So for today's lesson, the big thing that we need to talk about and understand is this chart up here. This chart is going to help us solve the problems below and on the problems for the next page. So this table shows how long it takes to burn 100 calories by doing an activity. So let's look at just this first one. So if I go bowling, it'll take me a half an hour, because this says time in hours, so 1/2 hour to burn 100 calories. So if I go bowling, for a half an hour, I will burn 100 calories. So right now I want you to think to yourself, that's 1/2 hour. If I add another half an hour, for 1 whole hour, how many calories would I burn? 1/2 plus 1/2 equals 1. And for 1/2 I burn 100, so another half I would burn 200. So for 1 hour of bowling, I would burn 200 calories. So let's start on problem 1. Problem 1, we're not talking about bowling, we're talking about kickball. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and just highlight the part that we're going to be talking about, playing kickball. Okay, so it says Jenna burned about 300 calories playing kickball. Okay, so 300 calories. How many hours did she play? Well, if we go up here, we know that for 1/5 hour, she will burn 100 calories. So then for how many hours will she burn 300 calories? So these problems are a lot like an in and out chart. So if I put in 1/5, I get out 100. If I put in blank hours, I will get out 300. So right now I want you to pause the video and see if you can figure out the answer for this. All right, so what I would do here is I would have to figure out what I multiplied. If I multiplied by 1 to get 100, I'd have to multiply by 3 to get 300. So 1/5 times 3, remember, and I stick my whole number over 1, and I multiply my numerators. 1 times 3 is 3, and then I multiply my denominators. 5 times 1 is 5. So my answer is it would take me 3/5 hour to burn 300 calories. Okay, for part B, it's now asking me if that's more or less than 25 minutes. So I need to figure out if 3/5 hour is more than 25 minutes or less than 25 minutes. So in order to do that, I need to figure out how many minutes are 3/5. But I'm going to even take a further step back, and I'm going to figure out how many minutes would it take to do 1/5. Well, I know that 1/5 equals 12 minutes. I know that because 12 times 5 equals 60. So now, in order to figure out how many minutes are in 3/5 hours, I would multiply 3, because that's how many fifths I have, times 12 to figure out how many minutes. So do that on your own. What is 3 times 12? Okay, so 3 times 12 is 36 minutes. So, did she play more or less than 25 minutes? She played more. So she played kickball for a total of 36 minutes, and that is more than 25. Now, my explain part is where we need to spend a little bit of time too. My explain, how I know how to do this, is I knew that 1/5 of an hour is 12 minutes. So 3/5 of an hour is 3 times 12, or 36 minutes. And 36 is greater than 25. All right, my friends, so you guys are going to finish the rest of the problems on your own. Additionally, for 710, you guys are going to have some math boxes. Now, these math boxes are a preview for Unit 8, so we're going to go over just a couple of them together. So complete the name collection box. So you are doing that for 4, 5. So you are going to complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other fractions that would go along with 4/5. They could be addition, equivalent, subtraction, multiplication, problems, however you would like to do that. For 2, it says use a protractor to measure the angle. If you don't have a protractor, you can estimate. And remember, use those anchor angles of 90 degree, or a right angle, acute, those types of things to help you figure this out. Use a straight edge to draw the other half of the symmetric shape. So you can use a ruler, you can use a book to help you, however you would like that. For number 4, it says find the perimeter of this square. So if one side of the square is 1/10, remember, perimeter means you add up all the sides, and I know that a square has equal sides. So I'm going to have to add up 4 numbers. For number 5, it says write an equivalent fraction, decimal, or whole number. Okay? So if my decimal is 4/10, or I'm sorry, yes, 40 hundredths or 4/10, what would my fraction be? And number 6 is a story problem with, and it looks like you're going to have to do a little bit of multiplication. So 5 boys went out to gather leaves, each with the same size bag. Each boy filled 2/3 of his bag with leaves. How many bags of leaves did all 5 boys collect? So if 1 collected 2/3 and 5 collected each 2/3, I'm going to have to multiply 5 times 2/3 to get the number of bags here. So good luck with lesson 710. Please look over these videos, look over the tutorials that we're also going to post from some different YouTube videos to help you out. And remember to do both pages for 710, your math boxes, as well as your home links. All right, have a great day, friends.